Hey guys, it's the Real China Sister. I'm back in another video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment below. If you guys are on Instagram, you can also follow me on Instagram at the Real China Sister. So today I'm going to be giving the fellas 5 signs that the girl they're dating or interested in is in love with them. I decided to do this video because I know sometimes it's hard for men to tell like if a girl really loves them or not. So I'm going to be giving the guys 5 of my main signs that like shows you that a girl's in love with you.
The beat live, you know Lil Juke made it.
My first sign for the fellas that a girl is in love with you is if she tells you she's in love with you or she says, I love you. Most of the time, women don't just be going around telling everybody and anybody that they love them. When women say they love you, 99% of the time, in my opinion, they mean it. You know, and especially if they're telling you like face to face or something like that, like shorty is serious. Like, you know, it takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of, you know, building up to be able to tell someone how you're feeling, and telling somebody you're in love with them is like serious business. So if she's telling you she's in love with you or she loves you, she means it. My second sign for the fellas that a girl is in love with you is if she accepts you for you. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, everybody is not perfect, but you know, if she sits there and is still with you, you know, through your not so perfect moment, or you know, the moments where, you know, you do something stupid or you say something stupid, you know, or your judgment isn't that great at the time. If she's sitting there with you through all of that, you know, I would say that she's in love with you. My second sign for the fellas that a girl is in love with you is if she accepts you for you. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, everybody is not perfect, but you know, if she sits there and is still with you, you know, through your not so perfect moment, or you know, the moments where, you know, you do something stupid or you say something stupid, you know, or your judgment isn't that great at the time. If she's sitting there with you through all of that, you know, I would say that she's in love with you. Like, nobody's sitting there putting up with a bunch of dumb shit from somebody they really don't care about or they really don't want to be with like that or see themselves with. Like, I can say for myself personally, there have been guys that I was talking to, you know, or getting to know, and they'll say one little dumb thing to me and it's like, all right, I'm out. Cause like, I'm not even about to listen to this shit for months or years on end or whatever. But if I really like a guy or I'm really into a guy, you know, I'll put up with some shit. You know, I'll put up with him sometimes making stupid remarks where it's like, how the fuck did you not know that? Or, you know, I'll put up with him not being so perfect, cause nobody's perfect, you know. I'll put up with more mistakes. You know, not crazy mistakes like, oh, you went and got a girl pregnant. That ain't a mistake. But I'm saying like little things. You know, sometimes we make mistakes. I'm most likely going to put up with little mistakes here and there from a guy I really care about. But I'm going to walk away from a guy I really don't care about. So fellas, you know, if you know you be on some dumb shit sometime and shorty is still sitting there with you throughout the entire ordeal, then, you know, she might be in love with you or she might be loving you, you know. Third sign for the fellas that she's in love with you is if she is honest with you, like brutally honest. She tells you things, or she's honest with you about things that other people might be scared to be honest with you about. Like things that are for your benefit, like for your life, you know, for your livelihood, you know, in terms of everything. Like if she's honest with you and it's like, damn, like nobody was telling me this, but she told me, and what she's saying makes a lot of sense, or what she's saying is very significant, then I would say that's a woman that loves you. You know, again, somebody that doesn't really love you or really doesn't care too much about you is going to let you run crazy and let you do whatever you want, or, you know, not really care about what you're doing and how it might affect you. But somebody that loves and cares about you is going to give you their input, especially if you ask for it, and like, you know, be brutally honest with you, especially if it's something that is life-threatening or can threaten what you're trying to do at the time. So I would definitely say that's a woman that loves you, a woman that's being brutally honest with you. My fourth sign for the fellas that she's in love with you is if she endures certain things for you. Like she puts up with certain shit for you. This is slightly different from what I said before. And you know, she's putting up with certain things from you. It's one thing to sit there and put up with shit from your boyfriend, but there might be other things that like happen in the relationship that she sits there and she endures for you. Like, let's give an example. Let's say she don't like your cousins like that, but she goes to the birthday party with you anyway. Even though she can't stand the cousins, she knows it means a lot to you, so she's there. Let's say, you know, you a rapper or something and you know damn well she don't like your music or she don't fuck with your music like that, but she's there at every fucking show, even though you know she really can't stand your type of music or the type of music you listen to. You know, to me, somebody really love you if they sitting there putting up with shit like that. Like being around people on your side that they really don't like or really can't stand or just don't want to be around. If she's still coming with you to a birthday party, to an event, to whatever, and you know she can't stand these people, bruh, she really love you. Because I will tell you one thing about women, we don't like sitting around some bullshit or something we think is bullshit, or we just don't like being bothered with bullshit. And if she's still sitting there, you know, I'm saying she's there for you, you know, she's not making faces, she's being as polite as she can be, and you know she can't stand these people and she's still sitting there for you, bruh, you should marry her. I know for me personally, I can't stand being around some shit that just gets on my fucking nerves. So if I'm sitting there enduring some shit for you, my nigga, I love you, like for real, because I'm very quick to say, no, I'm not doing that. Or I'm very quick to say, I'm not interested in that. So if I'm sitting there putting up with something or dealing with something, I got mad love for you. My fifth and final sign for the fellas that your girl or the girl you're talking to, whatever y'all situation is in love with you, is if it's important to her for you and her parents to get along, or it's important for you to meet her parents. This is just my personal opinion. I do feel like men sometimes will bring any woman in front of their moms or dad or whatever, and they won't think anything of it, you know, because everything is not serious for men. But I do feel like women tend to be a little bit more selective in who they bring in front of their parents. Like, we not just gonna keep bringing any nigga around our parents, in my opinion. But I feel like, you know, if a girl is talking about you meeting her parents, or she's saying about how important it is that, you know, you get along with her dad, you know, it is a girl's dream for her parents to really like her husband, her boyfriend, you know, we want that. So if your girl is putting major emphasis on the fact of, oh, you know, because I really want you and my dad to get along, or, you know, you and my mom to get along, you know, that means that her mind is starting to go somewhere else with you guys. Me, that means her mind is starting to go, you know, into the future. She's starting to think long term. And if she's thinking long term, best believe she got some feelings for you, because women don't just be thinking about that with anybody. Like, we be knowing like who's in front of us and what we got. So, you know, if she's talking about you getting to know her parents, or bringing you in front of her parents, or telling you about her parents, so you have a good idea of what kind of people they are, so when you do come in front of them, you know, you have a good idea as to what you're dealing with, I'd say she's in love with you. So those are my 5 signs for the fellas that the girl you're into, the girl you're dating, talk to, whatever y'all situation is, that she's in love with you. Of course, there are, you know, a bunch of signs to show a girl's in love with you or whatever. But to me, you know, these are like the 5 major ones that stick out to me that maybe men might look past sometimes and not think much of. But yeah, all these signs are, you know, they're definitely signs of a woman that's in love with you. But yes, that's my video for you guys. Make sure you keep subscribing to my channel, like this video, comment below and tell me what you guys think about the 5 tips that I gave, or the 5 signs that I gave. See you guys soon.